Today we're going to talk about the -1 to 0 phase. The -1 to 0 phase is the phase when you don't know what you're going to do next. Maybe you just quit your consulting gig. Maybe you just quit your full-time job. You're not looking for a job, but you also don't know what you're going to work on, what you're going to create. So what should you do? I am out of my -1 to 0 phase now. I am building a company. It's called Capsules, allowing people to create new digital reader experiences for humans. My product has paying users and we're launching on June 1st. However, a year ago, I had no idea that's what I was going to be working on. I didn't know how I was going to generate income, and I only knew that I was hitting roadblocks with trying to find other consulting gigs, and that something needed to change, and that maybe I wanted to try to do my own thing. What that own thing was going to be, I had no idea. So here are some of the things that I did. I hosted AI and consciousness tea saloons. I brought a bunch of very interesting people together in one room to have some tea and talk about the future of AI. That was cool. I also won my first hackathon. With that project, I then ended up being invited to have a booth at the Cypherpunk Congress in Buenos Aires, Argentina, which here you can see some of my creative direction, garnered us quite a bit of attention. At the same time, I started publishing a lot more of my writing. However, I was really bored of this experience. I couldn't believe that this is what digital reader experiences still looked like. I was playing around with a lot of image generation or video generation, and I realized, oh my god, the visual worlds that I'm imagining when I'm writing, I can actually bring on the page. I can create a storybook. By the way, I've always wanted to write a storybook, so this was pretty exciting to me. I built out a very ad hoc workflow and published my own first capsule, talking about the product that I was building at the time, Canary. This capsule got a lot of attention, and unexpectedly, I heard back from people, hey, this is so cool, how can I use it? I thought, that's interesting, maybe there's something here. So we started building out a scrappy platform for others to publish their own writings in this way and allow their readers to have an experience like that. And here is one of the first demos that we published, which was for the founder of Edge City, and it gained a lot of traction. It was organic marketing for us and built out our initial wait list. And without going further into it, that's where all of this brought me. And it all started back here in my -1 to 0 phase. If you're in this phase right now, I just want to say I know how hard it is. You've got nothing to show, and you don't even know what you're going to work on to show anything in the future. But the piece of advice that I really want to hone in on today is that it's really important to just let yourself create without the expectation of some grand outcome, because that's how the magic will happen. That's how you're going to find the nuggets of gold. That's how you're going to get in touch with what is really true for you, what you're really excited about, what you actually want to build. Maybe that's something you want to build for yourself. Maybe that's something that other people might like. Maybe that's something that other people might have thought about but didn't actually build, but you're providing a solution for them. So let yourself create. Let yourself break things. Let yourself be lost. Let yourself wander. And that's it, folks. Have a wonderful week.